From the brat pack to boy bands, these guys had it all. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 80s teen heartthrobs you probably forgot about.
That's bullshit. It's all part of your image. I don't believe a word of it.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we've picked the guys that used to make you swoon in the 1980s, but have fallen off in popularity since then. These hunks can be actors or singers, but didn't necessarily have to be teens themselves, as long as teenagers were the primary fan base. We're looking back on them fondly here.
Hey, Charles, welcome home!
Thanks, you here waiting for me? You just come over to suck your face off.
Number 10. Richard Grieco.
I'll take 4, that's all? I should take credit cards.
It'd be hard for any actor to hold his own against Johnny Depp, but Richard proved he could do just that as Dennis Booker on 21 Jump Street. Rebellious, confident, and sexy, Richard was a star to watch as a bad boy with a good heart.
Well, I overheard a couple of the younger kids talking, and it doesn't sound like he was liked very much.
The success of the role allowed this former Calvin Klein model to make the leap to the big screen in movies like Mobsters and If Looks Could Kill, where he played similar on-brand characters.
Hey, probably don't remember me. Red Lotus, 150 miles per hour, ran me off the road twice.
After 21 Jump Street ended, he had a short-lived spin-off, Booker. His fame died off, but fans of the original series did get to see Richard reprise his role in 2014's 22 Jump Street.
You're Jump Street, right? Yeah, how the f do you know that? I'm Booker.
Number 9. Andrew McCarthy.
What do you think?
As the quiet member of the Brat Pack, Andrew wasn't in the tabloids as much as his counterparts.
What are you, my mother? Come on, I gotta go.
Andrew was a boy next door, pulling at heartstrings with his boyish good looks and general charm, and playing relatable protagonists in movies like Class and Less Than Zero.
It's funny. When you called me, I thought I was coming home to see you.
Even when he served as Ducky's main obstacle in his quest to woo Andy in Pretty in Pink, or was playing the moody writer in St. Elmo's Fire, McCarthy still managed to be likable.
Kevin, maybe you need to stop thinking so much and fall in love again.
Love sucks.
After 2 decades of big screen hits, he began to focus more on television, theater, and travel writing, but pops up in TV credits either as an actor or a director.
Interesting. Joe the party.
Number 8. Ralph Tresvant.
So let's celebrate!
Without New Edition, there'd be no NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, so we owe some thanks to Ralph and the boys. As one of the band's main singers, Ralph's voice was always a welcome addition on hits like Cool It Now and Can You Stand the Rain. He may not have been the flashiest member of the group, but he was that cute guy it felt safe to have a crush on. After massive success in drama, Tresvant had some success in the 90s with his solo work, releasing slow jams like Do What I Gotta Do. His mainstream popularity may have faded, but he's still performing with New Edition. Number 7. Ralph Macchio.
Banzai, Danielson!
Hey, Banzai!
Known for his baby-faced good looks, Ralph first rose to fame on the TV show 8 is Enough. But it was his role in Francis Ford Coppola's The Outsiders that really shot him into the big leagues.
They all ran. They all ran off when I stabbed them.
Ralph then landed his biggest role as Daniel LaRusso in The Karate Kid. He followed up with 2 sequels in the franchise, which kept him in the spotlight for much of the decade.
Oh, come on, you gotta. Just one turn.
His on-screen work petered out in the 90s, with My Cousin Vinny as his last high-profile success.
How can it hurt? If he doesn't ask the right questions, your lawyer will, right?
In recent years, he's made some hilarious TV cameos, and even a 4th-place finish on Dancing with the Stars in 2011. Number 6. Judd Nelson. As the resident bad boy of the Brat Pack, Judd Nelson was a mysterious, slightly dangerous guy to have a crush on. His key role in The Breakfast Club as Bender the anarchistic social outcast cemented this image, and played him off as a deeply misunderstood guy. He continued with the jerk persona with roles in St. Elmo's Fire and Blue City.
You usually go around punching people out?
Only on special occasions.
On top of that, he was the voice of Hot Rod / Rodimus Prime in the Transformers the movie, another role that showed off how cool he was.
This is getting expensive!
Despite consistently working, his popularity dwindled after the 80s, but you may now see him nowadays on Empire.
In a year from now, everyone's gonna know your name.
Number 5. Emilio Estavez.
No way.
As the unofficial president of the Brat Pack, Emilio was the guy who had it all. The handsome older brother of Charlie Sheen, Emilio was known for his iconic roles in movies like St. Elmo's Fire and The Breakfast Club, where he played the ultimate high school jock.
I'm not a winner because I want to be one. I'm a winner because I got strength and speed. Kind of like a racehorse.
During the 80s and the 90s, his love life was also a topic of conversation, given his engagement to fellow Brat Packer Demi Moore and his 2-year marriage to Paula Abdul. His role as Coach Gordon Bombay in the Mighty Ducks franchise served as one of his last big parts. Since then, he's seemed to move behind the camera as a TV director.
Thanks, bro. But I'm not going home till I take care of business.
Number 4. Brian Bloom.
Peggy home? She's taking a bath. Well, that's great.
Soap operas were some of the biggest star makers in the 1980s, and that was just the case for Brian Bloom. He starred as Dusty Donovan on the long-running As the World Turns, earning a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Younger Actor in a Drama Series.
Okay, look, why don't you go upstairs and change your clothes and just kind of freshen up and unwind, and I'll meet you down there.
He was only 15 at the time, which made him the youngest person to receive the award. But Brian moved on to acting in a slew of made-for-TV movies like Dance Till Dawn, as well as guest starring on another soap, Melrose Place.
Give yourself a break, Allison. What do you need? What's the one thing in this life you've been denying yourself?
We don't get to see much of his dazzling eyes anymore, but Brian has made a successful career off his voice work in video games, including the Call of Duty franchise.
Believe me, don't let him get away.
Number 3. C. Thomas Howell.
Where's he from? Uranus? Get it? Uranus?
Just like Ralph Macchio, C. Thomas Howell rose to fame with a starring role in The Outsiders.
No, you're gonna be alright, kid. You gotta be.
He captivated audiences' hearts as the film's protagonist, Ponyboy Curtis, and won a Young Artist Award for his portrayal, proving he wasn't just a pretty face. The momentum kept going with roles in hits like Secret Admirer and Red Dawn.
Radio? We can't take this.
His career wasn't without missteps, though. His role in Soul Man was met with controversy, since his character wore blackface to get a scholarship.
Mr. Watson.
Right on.
Despite the backlash, Howell believes it was an important film for race relations. Not sure about that one, bud.
I happen to love civil rights.
Number 2. Kirk Cameron.
And now for the Huntington Huskies. It's number 68 in your program, and number 1 in your heart.
Who didn't have a crush on Kirk? As Mike Seaver, Kirk played the oldest child on the hit sitcom Growing Pains. Mike was the quintessential cool guy. Known for his love of Bruce Springsteen, devil-may-care attitude, and ability to get out of any jam with his smirk. Teenage girls loved him, and the guys wanted to be him. Outside of Growing Pains, Kirk had other TV roles like his guest spot on Full House, made-for-TV movies, and PSAs.
Sorry, that was my first da-da-da-da.
In his autobiography, he said he was being sent over 10,000 letters of fan mail a week at the height of his success.
Does this sort of thing happen often?
But he walked away from superstardom when he became a born-again Christian at age 17 and shifted his focus to faith-based projects.
It's all about Jesus. And you're spoiling the whole thing.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Dad, now say I took the keys to your car and drove downtown with the guys, to get some burgers.
No, I can't call you later?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not going to the reception.
Oh, great.
Number 1. Scott Baio. As one of the decade's ultimate bays, Scott was pretty much a permanent fixture on the big and small screens from the late 1970s onwards. He played Chachi on Happy Days and endeared himself to the audience with his puppy dog eyes and easy smile.
Look, John, I'm not saying we should date. I just think that maybe we could, just get together.
His character was so popular that it landed him a spin-off with Joni Loves Chachi. It only lasted a year, but Scott was able to bounce back with Charles in charge.
Yeah, why couldn't we make the rules?
You?
Off-screen, he was known to be something of a lady killer with high-profile relationships. Since his heyday, he's dabbled in reality TV, all while being a very vocal Republican.
I'm a little concerned that I'm on the Clinton radar screen because people that disagree with her tend to disappear.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.